Hi, I am Amit, founder of Design and Me, the Elite Learning Academy. Welcome to today's session on learning in the 21st century. Today we shall see three things. One, the immense shift that is changing the way students learn and acquire knowledge. Two, the opportunity for you to become a highly effective and empowering trainer and make a difference in the lives of hundreds and thousands of students. And three, the challenge that threatens the trainers who don't know how to adapt. For the past 30 years or so, we have lived in what's called the information age. The information age. The greatest innovation was the internet. The internet allowed us to virtually access any information 24 hours a day. Initially, this was a great thing, but as the internet has spread, so has the amount of information we can access. The number of pages on the internet is doubling every few months with no signs of slowing down, probably because anybody can now put up a website on their own. It's very easy. All of this information and access is good news, right? Mostly, but there is a dark side to it as well. There's so much of information there on the internet that we have now got into something that I call as information overwhelm. Here's the incredible irony about where we are today. People have more access to more information than ever before, yet ironically they are feeling frustrated and they are confused and overwhelmed. They don't know who to trust or which information is the best, and they are not willing to spend the time surfing the internet to find it. Because the truth is, you can find almost any piece of information on the internet if you are willing to spend the time to do it. Let's take an example here. Let's assume you are looking forward to train your dog. Now, even for such a simple act, if you search on Google simply by typing train my dog in the search box, you will be surprised to see 128 lakhs results on the internet. Let's take another example and key in the phrase information overload. Again, you will be surprised to see 20 lakh plus websites on display. Now listen to me carefully. Here's one of the most important things you must understand as a trainer. The information age is over. It's over. We are in a new era, which I call the era of customized content. Because the explosion of information has caused less value to be placed on information itself. Information is now a commodity and information on its own is worthless. Now the value is placed more on the right information delivered in a convenient way, all customized to the personal needs, tastes and preferences of the trainee. Trainees appreciate interpretation, not just information. Time is at a premium for most people. So they will be delighted to get the right information conveniently delivered by someone they trust. And that's what is your job as a highly effective and empowering trainer. You need to package your knowledge, insights, expertise, talents and passion into what I call knowledge products. Creating excellent knowledge products is one of the fastest ways to impact your students' lives in a positive way. Now, I always get this question, what really is knowledge product all about and how do we go ahead creating the same? Knowledge product is not something extra that you need to teach as a trainer. It is just a better way to teach the same topic. It is just a more effective way of teaching hardcore academics. I am sure you will agree that in order to make a successful career, students nowadays need an education that is both academically rigorous as well as real world relevant. In order to prepare our students for the real world, we need to train them on the various other qualities apart from technical and intellectual skills. Now let me get into a little detail here. Look, I have been a student in my life and I'm also an employer since almost more than a decade now. I've been really blessed to have got an opportunity to see both sides of the coin by being a student and an employer. I've seen that an employer typically looks forward for few important technical and intellectual qualities like honesty, integrity, people skills, communication skills, both listening and presentation, then self-driven, self-motivated, goal setting, technology, teamwork skills, analytical skills, decision making, emotional stability, and creativity skills. All these skills can be broadly classified into three major categories. 1. Technical knowledge, that is hard skills. 2. Life skills. And 3. Personality traits. Technical knowledge, hard skills. It typically includes subject knowledge, technical expertise, reading, writing, calculations, art, design, science, music, history, etc. Secondly, life skills includes goal setting, planning, time management, prioritizing skills, better decision making, conflict management, listening skills, presentation skills, creativity, leadership, people skills, communication, analytical skills, and mannerism. Thirdly, personality traits include qualities like honesty, integrity, commitment, responsibility, kindness, self-motivation, respectfulness, team spirit, discipline, work ethics, and adaptability. Oh my God, isn't this too much? If we have to teach all this, how are we going to complete the syllabus in time? We are already overloaded. Are we supposed to cover technical knowledge plus life skills plus personality traits? And if yes, how? This has been a common reaction by almost all my trainees with whom I have shared this at some or other point of time. And I agree that such a thought can be actually overwhelming considering the steep deadlines that we as trainers have to cover the syllabus. Here's a solution. One of the ways in which technical skills, life skills, and personality traits can be taught together is, you can imagine seeing technical knowledge, that is hard skills, through a binocular with one glass as life skills, and the other glass as personality traits. Lessons on technical knowledge can be imparted to students with the help of life skills and personality traits. So, as a trainer, you are not delivering anything extra, but teaching the students the hard skills with the help of life skills and personality traits. You can do so through many ways or techniques, such as telling them a relevant and inspirational story, playing meaningful games, watching educational movies and clippings, enacting in role plays or dramas related to the topics, giving practical and interesting assignments and projects, having open discussions and debates over topics for better understanding. You can also track physical goals and self-accomplishment by maintaining a journal. As an example, if there is a school activity in your school, let the students volunteer and do all the planning and execution so that they learn goal setting and planning skills. Another way can be to teach the students presentation skills, thus enabling them to present their findings confidently in front of you and the other fellow students. You can also make small groups and teach the students to work in teams. You need to help the students to take responsibility of their lives in today's realities without blaming either themselves, the situation, or the other person. You can also help the students to become better decision makers in terms of choosing their actions, attitudes, and moves. You can be a mentor to them in terms of planning ahead and setting goals. You can train them on prioritizing actions and investing time in doing things which are most important and can bring a major difference in their lives. They will also learn one of the most important skills of going well along with others. By doing all this and more, you will realize that you have developed a sense of accomplishment in the students. You will observe prominent increase in self-confidence and self-esteem level of your students. You will have a better school culture, thus creating sense of happiness and contentment in the students' parents. You will also ensure increased job satisfaction in yourself as trainers. Your students will pass on an excellent word of mouth. Not only this, I am sure the students will then start doing the right things even when no one is looking at them, leading into an honest, courteous, self-directed, respectful, and a disciplined citizen. Thus, you train the students on a few ideal principles like excellence, integrity, responsibility, respect, patience, self-motivation, etc. The principles to be taught essentially need to be the same as we just discussed. However, how you present them can vary from trainer to trainer. Feel free to choose your style of delivery and your examples, your role studies and credibilities. So, what we learned today is to train the students on technical skills through the eyes of life skills and personality traits, thus preparing every student today for a bright tomorrow. That's what I call learning in the 21st century. So friends, I am looking forward to connect with you in my next video. In the meanwhile, let's work together to achieve peace of mind, financial freedom and career for life. Thank you.